Thoughts on you've won victory? Obviously, you didn't play the best game, but
right. We get the win. I'll take the win any day of the week. Conditioning I thought was pretty good, but it can get a little bit better. I thought that we got to work out the situation quarterback right now, and and then just get a little bit more sound on defense, stay away from the penalties, and just learn from today's lesson.
Yeah, what happened with
high ankle sprain?
Okay.
Is that his right?
I don't know.
Davis and stuff, and then
So he's great, and we planned it all along. He's going to throw the ball more now, so he's a little bit more respected, so we're going to work on that too.
Aaron going to see some time there too?
We'll see how it goes in practice.
What'd you do to adjust? I mean, they seemed like early on they were running pretty well on you. What was the adjustment that you guys made?
I think we had to open up a little bit more because they kept on crashing from outside and going away wherever we lined up the back. They were going opposite crash, so we just opened up people even more and changed who we were going to block. So we just swapped two people for who they're going to block and go.
Yeah.
Munson said that you might have more balls than he does, but he doesn't go for that.
Munson second.
Yeah.
I didn't think that the punting was so great to begin with, and I didn't think that the D was 100% sound. So 4th and 2, Lewin, Curtis, why not? Take a shot. Take a shot. Right. I don't think he really thinks he had a good year last year, and I think that he'd like to get some of that respect that he feels that he deserves. I mean, he works really hard. Khalil works probably one of the hardest workers on the team, so I think he has a little axe to grind, a little chip on the shoulder.
It sounds like too, from what other guys are saying, that collectively there's a bit of a chip where the talk outside of Erasmus is maybe it's all Kurt and it's all Khalil, and other guys, Figueroa, Davis, other guys stepped up today and
Absolutely,
proved that.
absolutely. So Davis, Duncan, Peart. I mean, it's not a one-man show, And even if it was a one-man show, there's got to be 10 other guys blocking for that person. So it's not going to be a one-man show. It never will be. We won't, Curtis doesn't get the ball enough to make it a one-man show, but we want everybody else to get their due, and they all have a chip on their shoulder about that as well.
And how about Figueroa advancing that fumble at the end there?
Figueroa's worked really hard in the offseason. He really had another person who wanted to prove himself because he didn't think he had a great year last year, and his conditioning and his work ethic, and with the way his father is, actually having him, zone in on all that is really showing his maturity.
He said he got to practice running in practice. Oh, that was worked on in practice.
Well, I don't know.
That might be when you were not out there and you were around there. But obviously it ended up being a huge play because then Davis goes in and touches in the insurance touchdown.
I think that it would have been either way. Keep going. I think they were really more or less giving up the middle at that point. So I don't know. It might not have mattered.
Did you feel like they were going to run at you until you kind of stop Russo there for a little while?
He's a tough kid, and I thought they did a good job. We have really learned to be patient and to really know that whatever the situation is, score or no score, just be patient. There's an entire game to be played 48 minutes worth, and I think that we try to stay on top of that.
You give the same amount of respect to every team you face, but knowing that this is probably one of the better teams in the league, what do you make of this performance and going forward?
Well, Coach Munson's probably the best coach in the city. So, anytime you play against Tottenville and Coach Munson, you're going to get a great job on D. And they're going to be sound, and they're going to know what you got. And it's a Bobby Fischer chess game.
Well said. I like it.
Thanks, Dan.